welcome to my channel. You are watching a, I don't know, this video where I'm making a zine. I don't really have a snappy title for this yet. I probably will by the time I actually post this. Oh dear. Anyway, yeah, it's a video where I'm going to be making a little mini zine, and the theme of this mini zine is sort of, all about timing in your life. So I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But first, I just want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you end up liking it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe to see more videos like this, where I'm making zines or doing a bullet journal or coloring pages or artwork, you can definitely subscribe and check those out. And I would really, really appreciate that. So for the zine, I'm starting just with a regular piece of like 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and folding it and cutting it into 8 pages. That includes the cover, the front cover and the back cover. And I think I started with just the background, adding in some gouache paint, some rubber stamps, a little bit of marker, and just kind of making like an abstracted, or not abstract, a non-representational background of just like these sort of like waving lines and just kind of stacks of color, just as like a base layer. And then I went with the color green because the scene is all about kind of growth and timing together. So I thought that was kind of, it's a symbolic color choice, but it's a little too on the nose. I don't know, but it ended up working, and it was kind of nice to have a focus, because the zine that I made before this one was like every color of the rainbow, and it was a little hectic. So this one's a lot more cohesive, I think. And I really like the quote that I chose for the cover. It's not a matter of time, it's just a matter of timing. I got that line from a song by Motion City Soundtrack, and I've done it a couple different times. Like I've painted it. I did it at like a live painting event once. Like I really love that line, and it's been very comforting to me, because I think what it's trying to say is that, you know, if you're impatiently waiting on something to happen in your life, whether it's like getting a career that you want, or falling in love and finding your person, or finding yourself in a healthier body. I mean, there's just so many different things that we all strive for and that we all are waiting for. And instead of just being like, oh, it's a matter of time, like, geez, finally it happened, thinking about the time in which it happened, and sort of thinking that everything's sort of happening in a grand scheme of things, and that there's a plan for your life, and that things are kind of falling in place in a particular order, in a particular way. Maybe not when we'd want them to, but when it makes the most sense for our life. And I don't know, just sort of finding meaning in things is just really important to me. It's a huge theme in my life. It's something that I've talked about in other videos, so if you're tired of hearing me ramble about it, I completely understand. But it's just, I don't know, I've found it really comforting. I like to believe that God has a plan for me, and sort of noticing that plan makes me feel closer to Him, and it makes me feel more grateful in my life, and it helps me to sort of deal with the stressors that I have. Is just kind of trusting that there's a time and a place and a plan. And I don't know, it means the world to me. It really does. And it's something that I try to remember every day as I strive for things and as I want things, just knowing that, you know, my time will come and it will be the perfect time. And that's more important to me than having things exactly when I want them, as soon as possible. So that's the cover. I spent a lot of time talking about that. Inside I have a little bit more text. I have something that's a page that says, trust the wait, which is just another good reminder. I have one that says, embrace the uncertainty. And then another one that says, enjoy the beauty of becoming. And that one I really, really love, because I think there is something really lovely about the process of getting to where you're going, And although I find it frustrating sometimes because, again, I'm like not a very patient person, I have been trying to train myself to enjoy that process and to be more open to things and to, I don't know, just try to embrace every moment as part of a bigger framework of things, and not to try to skip over things and not to try to disregard the current situation. Just embrace it as part of this process. And thinking about my life as a process is really, really important to me. Otherwise I get a little bogged down in like existential dread, and I get a little bogged down in like impatient feelings of being very stuck. And I don't know, just the beauty of becoming is a really strong idea in my life, and it's been very comforting to me. So I made this whole zine so that it would be to share that idea, and so that maybe it could bring a little bit of comfort to anyone else who happens upon the zine. So yeah, I don't know, lots of big ideas, very, very little zine. This is only just a few inches tall and wide, so it's cute. I love making these. I think they're really fun, and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos of just zine making because I think it's just a really fun process, and I hope you try it out. It's really cool. So yeah, I've talked too much. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much again for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. And until my next video, thanks for watching, and be cute, be kind, love Bandit.